Okay, let's do it. We're back here in the High Chiefdom of Leinster. Still looking for that steward. Let's go ahead and appoint our... Hold up. We need to switch Matthew, our son, to Chancellor. 16, but he knows what he's doing. And we're just going to have to put... I guess we'll put this guy back in as steward, although he's awful until we find somebody else. Okay, thought about it a little bit with Matthew. Although he is 16 and the Infanta, Leonor, is 28 and not super into guys, I think we want to go ahead and marry her because she's going to give us a good alliance with the King of Asturias here, so let's go ahead and do it. And we're also going to get a bunch of prestige right away. Alright, Matthew, good luck to you, my boy. And we're going to have to relieve some stress, so she is super psyched to accept the marriage proposal. Let's see what we can do to relieve stress. Still can't host a feast until November. Can we get lucky and wait till November before anything goes horribly wrong? We can demand payment from our bull. It's only $10. Let's see. I think we are... Alright, we've got our steward back trying to increase our development in our home county. We're at a 3. We got to get to a 5 to adopt feudalism, among other requirements. And our marshal is done. We got to get up here to Breffni and increase our control there. So we also need to start thinking about what is going to happen to our kingdom. We are really going to split up the High Chiefdom here. So on our death, we're 37. On our death, Matthew will get the home county in Dublin, which is awesome. Those are 2 great counties to have, I think. Stephen is going to get Ossory and Breffni, Alexander, Desmond, Oriel is going to go to Selic, and Eustace is going to get Ormond. So it's going to be really split. Alright, let's see. A couple things happened. We got organized service in Breffni, so additional taxes. Took Stephen out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. When he showed me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death. Stephen just smiled. Do we want Stephen to be sadistic? That seems like a bad legacy. Why don't we take the stress hit and have him be ambitious? Of course, we're overwhelmed with stress. Here we go. By St. Rudan, petitioners from the realm have been queuing up lately. The word feels endless. Yet another one steps forward, evidently a distressed merchant of some kind. I'll get to your problems in a few weeks, but you are not important enough for anything faster. The merchant gawps at me, blinking rapidly in shock. Was it something I said? We can let him help himself to the treasury. Can lose 75 gold. I don't think so. We're going to gain the trait improvident. Improves our diplomacy, but kills our monthly income. I don't think so. Since we're athletic, let's just go for a ride. That's perfect. Back below the level. We've got a new lifestyle perk. We're getting close to finishing off this tree. This will let us sell titles. Grants gold in exchange for prestige by selling minor titles. Alright. Okay. And we can now call a hunt. I think we're going to wait on that. In September, we'll be able to host, or November, we'll be able to host a feast. And I think that's really what I want to do. So we're good on calling a hunt. Let's just turn off the notification there. Should be able to host a feast. Here we go. 35, but we're going to lose a ton of stress because we're an eager reveler. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright, the spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Let's check who came. We've got daughters, son, cousin, wife, and our wife. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the Prince of High Chiefess Condal. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with her. What a grand evening. She gains opinion of us. We're growing closer to becoming friends, which is, I suppose, good. Just really disturbed about this second wife. We could all tell Matthew had too much to drink, even though he insisted on showing us how sober he was. Simply rising from his seat proved too much for him, and now I'm covered in vomit. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. So we're going to gain stress because we're an eager reveler. We can get increased prestige, which we've got a ton of. Why don't we take this? It's going to be less bad. I'm really trying to work off the stress here. Alright, we've got okay gold income. We got a better steward. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I'm proud to say the feast was a success. I have my wife Condal to thank for much of its success, but I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Alright, until next time, we're going to gain 150 prestige. Everybody's going to gain 20 opinion. It's excellent. Okay, we need to start thinking about expanding our kingdom a little bit. So, monthly maintenance, max. Yeah, it's still expensive to raise an army this size. I wonder, what is the point of having two separate light footmen? I don't know how we ended up with that. I'm going to get rid of that regiment, and do we just want to go armored footmen? I just really don't know what kind of troops these neighboring earldoms have. A lot of special soldiers. Do we want light horsemen? The problem is they don't do well in wetlands or hills, which there is a lot of in Ireland. Does anybody have a bonus in wetlands? Not really, although these guys, spearmen, have a bonus in hills. Do we want to get spearmen just for the hill bonus? What kind of army are you fielding here? Nah, I think we just want to... Yeah, why don't we just increase our bowmen? Okay, and if we raise some raiders, let's look around here. Oh, wow, 22. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and go raid. Why don't we raise all here and just turn them to raiding? Oh, you are being sieged. Okay, cool. You've got no gold. You're at war. Can we come raid you without encountering one of these other armies? So let's see. Who are you at war with? Nobody. Who are you at war with? Please let me click on the county. Thank you. Same guy. Are you the one of war? There we go. What are we trying to achieve here, guys? The Meath conquest of the county of High Many. Okay, so the High Chief of Meath is also allied to the king like we are. Well, alright, we'll just come raid him while he's at war. I don't mind taking 22 gold from him. If we can capture somebody good. Leatherbound Secrets. My contacts have sent me a tome written in some strange code. Its leather cover is decorated with my master's symbols. Okay. I've only been able to decipher the first 2 pages so far, but they're deeply fascinating. Do we want to try to unlock its secrets? Pay somebody or sell the book. Even Ragul will be enticed by these secrets. Okay, so there's a low chance he's enthralled. And he becomes a witch, or he burns it, and he's on edge for 10 years. Or Riadari finds it very interesting. He's our champion. I think he's got the gold we just captured, maybe. I think I'll just sell this book of witchcraft and take the 50 bucks. Perfect. Can we improve anything here? Yeah, let's go ahead and build some palisades in Dublin. About the home county. Yeah, let's build palisades there. We've got the gold. We're going to be coming here with more. Fire and Blood. The settlement of Ennis, an important stronghold in Greater Ennis, has fallen to my raiders. We have the run of vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subject and shining treasures of Chief Fathina to choose from. My troops stand ready, awaiting my command to give them direction. Get bounteous plunder, get another 30. Taken enough already. No, we will go ahead and take that extra plunder if you don't mind. Alright, we captured his wife. Perfect. She's dealing with a bit of lover's box. Well, that happens, you know. Alright, Marshall's up increasing control in Breffney. We came back 21 gold. 21 loot. Who else can be raided? Nobody. Oh, you got it. We'll just come raid you. Now that those armies are all gone. And the chief wants his wife back. We will take that ransom. This place was just sieged. We'll go ahead and loot it. Did we see... He's got a secret here. He does, but we can't blackmail him. Oh, I think we've got a hook. Can we just get paid? Yeah, we'll take another 50 bucks. Get the stress. The settlement of Lumniac, an important stronghold in Greater Thomond, has fallen to my raiders. We have the run of vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of Chieftain Doomlag to choose from. My troops stand ready, awaiting my command to give them direction. Well, we'll go ahead and take that plunder too, if you don't mind. And let's swing back through Ormond to drop off our plunder. We got the Chieftain's son in that raid. He's probably going to ask for a ransom here pretty soon. Dropped off another 19. We are just making bank off this raid right now. And we are still making money from taxes. Go ahead and ransom this guy. Another 50 for his son. Beautiful. And maybe we will capture somebody else here. So while we're finishing our raid, we have a new fascination that we can research. We finished Casus Belli. Now we can use this, De jure County. Let's see if we can be strategic here. So our tribal holding, before we can upgrade that, what is it going to take? Oh, nothing. I think we have all the research to be able to do that. Okay, perfect. To construct a new holding, do we have to research anything else, or are we good? Okay, so I think we can upgrade to fortified tribal holdings. That's going to increase our gold levies garrison. Yeah, we're probably going to want to do that. And again, I'm just focusing on the 2 counties that are at this point going to our heir. I don't want to improve the others a ton until these are improved, because they are not going to us after our death. All right, Matt. Child of my dynasty. Leonora has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the line of dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. We want a good dynasty name? Ermentrude, Aetla. Okay, she's pretty. She inherited that trait. Is she worthy to be named after Arak? Oh no, that might be confusing. Siobhan. What is a good Irish name that we haven't used yet? How about Aben? Alright, we're about to finish our raid here. We're going to get a little loot, and then I think you've all been raided. Yeah, there's raiders up here now. I was hoping we could get Alright, our second son, Stephen, has come of age. With the coming of age, my tuition of Stephen is at an end. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that displayed little natural inclination towards administration, such as Stephen, can come to truly understand it. Displaying a thorough understanding of the flow of gold and the wanderings of people, he even expresses a remarkable creativity in dealing with these matters. Well done. He's a fortune builder, which only puts him up to a 6. That's not great. But Beatrice is also coming of age, so I'm proud to see her as no longer a child but an adult. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach her the intricacies of diplomacy. All efforts have come to naught, however. Few at the court would be overly impressed by her grasp of etiquette, but at least she does know how to hold her own in polite company. Well, they do grow up fast. Let's see if I think we can disband our raiders. We've kind of raided everybody around here. Let's see if we can get Beatrice married off. We'll deal with our witch here soon. I feel like we've already got family married to you. Yeah, our older daughter. Who can we marry? Oh, our other daughter is the primary spouse there. You are still a child. Chieftain of Thomond. Guy is stupid. Okay. This guy, what's his deal? County of Buchenwald. Alright, he's got a few troops. He seems like an alright dude. Yeah, we'll get a few troops out of that alliance. Perfect. Accusations of witchcraft, bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Ormond as proof that Moor Moomin has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of the village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their poor harvest and are calling for her execution. She is hungry for blood. The peasants are hungry for blood. So she is, wow, 23, genius, bleeder, and a lunatic. Well, I mean, she does kind of put off witch vibes. I think the punishment is going to fit the crime here. She's executed. We gained some piety. Our cousin was slain in battle. Who are you? Anna's son. Do we still have raiders raised? Can't disband. Is there anybody else left to raid? Do you have gold? No. But he's out of loot. Alright, I think it's just because I don't know who's nearby. Okay, how is this war going? Wow, you are in a lot of wars. A holy war, okay. Those don't really matter. You're in a war here for Ulster. Oh, your ally, the king, and our ally is in jail. Earl of Mayo. Okay, a lot going on. Alright, we get a new perk, and we reach Avaricious. It's going to increase our stewardship by 2 and our holding taxes by 15%. That is excellent. Taxes got a good bump up. We still are above our domain limit. We don't really have vassals though, so it's not that big a deal. Let's become guardian for your son. Oh yeah, Stephen can marry. Let's see who we've got. Our sister-in-law? Probably not. Alright, Stephen, who would be a good spouse for you? Again, everybody just a bit old for it. Myrna, she's got some decent stats. Osterhild van Hessen. French, she's got some solid stats. Looking for geniuses. Rose is Amazonian. Wiltrude, hello. Oh, YouTube filter's gonna catch that, probably. The reason she is nude is because she's an Adamite. I don't believe in clothes, you know? Alright, let's get rid of inheritable traits and see. Doesn't really give us that many more options, so. She's got some claims over here in Wales. She's really about the most age appropriate. Bonus Soponidi. Enlaith, our cousin. Probably not. This surly looking teen. Louisa Winflade. Oh, what is this? She got the gout. Sarazine. Alright, well, since everybody is just so much older, why don't we go for Princess Isabeau? Is that going to get us an alliance? That's what I'm hoping for. Did I hit the wrong button? Huh, something must have happened. She disappeared? I don't know. Well, back to the drawing board. Bona, I don't know about you. Sister-in-laws is just sister-in-laws all the way down. Maybe there's somebody like 15 that we can get betrothed to. Albino. Nobody within a couple years that has any good traits. Inheritable traits. And it is just rough out there. Osterhild, let's go for you. She's at least got pretty that kids can inherit. Ooh. Is she the only member of this dynasty? Huh, I wonder, is she someone famous? Alright, our marriage proposal has been accepted. Okay, let's take a look at this. The latest work of my acquaintance, Count Arnie, has become all the rage at the court of late. The piece deals with the memory and what we leave behind, and Arnie has publicly dedicated it to me. When legacy takes shape, what man does not hope to rest when tired, in glorious memory with hearts desired, and hope only for memory's grace, that their history finds true place? So far, I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. I don't know how I feel about this. So we've got a diplomacy challenge. 64% the poem is lauded. I gain 20 opinion of him and 50 piety. The poem is mocked. I lose opinion. I'm humiliated. Or I see it's heartfelt. Let's... I don't think there's a difference, so I... Yeah, it's heartfelt. That's guaranteed. Good answer. Okay. Now, Arnie, I still feel like I probably need to conquer you. What's going on with Mayo? Yeah, Arnie. Should we take Mayo first? Oh, conquer the duchy. Alright, let's take a look. So we can declare war for the whole duchy. Do we want to do that, though? We're going to seize all territory within his realm that is part of the duchy, but he only has that one county. Or we just take the county and we can probably just make the duchy ourselves. His troops are vastly inferior. What's he got in the bank? He's got no money. Alright, let's... It is winter. Perfect time to declare war. We'll set a rally point right here. Breffney. And... Earl Gudrur. We'll declare war. I'm going to take your county, my dude. coming for you. Alright, did High Many... Yeah, High Many joined. Abraham leading the men in glorious battle. We're pretty much crushing him. Beautiful. Well, I didn't realize the time here, so I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. We're making moves. We've decided to go to war. We're going to take the county of Mayo, unless something goes terribly wrong. We should be okay. We've got superior numbers, so... let's call this one there, and we will pick this up next time in the Leinster Conquest of the Earldom of Mayo. See you then.